Christie to Nicola, now on Biography. It's no surprise that Tony and Christie to Nicola found each other. A mutual love of sports, a drive to excel in the classroom, and a strong faith have given them a recipe for success in life.
Well, I know they're from Michigan, and they love Michigan, and they go out there quite frequently.
Well, he had a wonderful mother. She did have to struggle because he lost his father very young in his life. Nonetheless, he went to a very fine high school and became the valedictorian of the class. He was the quarterback and captain of the football team. So he was the sort of young man that had in him so much goodness. He is exactly the product that you would expect of that kind of family and that kind of commitment to the Lord.
It's that commitment that drew them together in the first place.
I know they met in high school, and they had a relationship all through college, and when they got married, you know, and I think it's about 25 years now that they've been married.
I think the faith that they have is a big part of the cement that keeps those two folks so well connected.
With a strong family foundation, Tony forged a successful career in the investment world. After graduating from DePaul University, he began his career at Goldman Sachs, leaving 2 years later to enter Harvard Business School. After graduating with honors, Tony began his career in private equity. Tony settled into his current role.
He is the co-chairman of Welsh Carson, which is a very extraordinary and successful firm.
But the de Nicola's true success came at home. Christie gave birth to the couple's first child, Kaylee, in 1990, followed by 2 boys, Ted and CJ. All of their children have been raised with values consistent with their faith.
The real treasure in this earthly life is threefold. And you know what? That's Kaylee, and that's Ted, and that's CJ. They're 3 kids.
I just think that they're so genuine and compassionate and loving. My parents always made it a point that it was important to give back. We have been very lucky in our lives, and it's great that we've also learned the meaning of sacrifice and giving back to our community.
And these lessons have stuck as this family likes to practice what they preach.
My dad grew up in a very humble, modest lifestyle, and I think that he's always working to give back whenever he can.
It would be difficult for me to name an endeavor that is essential to the life of the Archdiocese of New York without knowing that Tony and Christie are involved. So I'm talking about St. Patrick's Cathedral, our project to repair and restore the cathedral. I'm talking about our inner city Catholic schools. I'm talking about Catholic charities. I'm talking about our New York Catholic Foundation. I'm talking about Christie and Tony's work in their home Archdiocese of Newark. Wherever the Catholic sun does shine, there you're going to find Tony and Christie to Nicola.
He's passionate about our mission. He rolls up his sleeves and gets the work done. He takes it seriously.
The amount of kids that they have allowed to keep in our schools, and particularly our inner city schools, you can't measure how important that is and the benefits that that gives to the children who are receiving those scholarships.
It's terrific that people give you money, and that's ultimately what you need. You need to raise money to help these kids. But the amount of time and talent that someone like Tony gives our organization.
The Lord said, if you take care of those who are hungry and those who are naked and those who are imprisoned and those who are hurting, you'll spend an eternity in my embrace. And I think Christie and Tony are well on the way toward that. They're very healthy, though. They'll be with us the next 150 years.
Tony and Christie to Nicola, 2 people that have done so much for so many without asking for anything in return.
Heartfelt congratulations. May you continue to be what you are for all of us, an example of what is good and strong and noble and holy here in this world of ours.
Christie and Tony, congratulations on receiving the Spirit of Service Award at St. John's University in recognition of all that the 2 of you have done to promote Catholic education.
We want to thank you so much for everything you've given us.
I congratulate you, and I thank you for inviting me into your lives.
Tony and Christie, You need to hear me say how much I love you, how proud I am of you, how grateful, how deeply grateful I am to you and your family for your loyalty to, your pride in, and your generosity towards the Catholic Church.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. I can't think of anyone who deserves the Spirit of Service Award more than you two. I love you.
(2012) St. John's Spirit of Service Award recipients, Tony and Christie Nicola.